started. Is everybody in roll 20?
Yeah.
About as in as I can.
It says that you're already in here.
I already had my browser still open, and I had to refresh, and everything is still loading in.
All right. Okay, so the way this session is going to work, Sam messaged me.
He called it a session.
What is it supposed to be?
Oh no, a hangout.
Yeah.
The way that this fun hangout is going to go is
There we go.
I want to do one more quick session one more quick round of the students, y'all interacting with the students, and then we're going to just quickly try to get through what y'all have to prep for the heist, because I would like to start the talent show today. Y'all have been in this school for, I think, 5-6 sessions now. So everybody go ahead, last time we redid all of you meeting Xanathar. Y'all were willing to meet with him to help stop the Castellanter's ritual that was going to disempower him somehow. Blinken didn't want to be a part of it, and Xanathar told him that Blinken could stay in the Xanathar holding cells or go along with the job. He gave y'all a small glowing gemstone in the shape of an eye, and he said it would allow him to personally teleport wherever that eye can see. Y'all gave that to Thorgrin, who snuck into the basement. I don't think I said this explicitly last session. Xanathar would like you to put that gemstone in whatever room the sacrifice is happening in.
Yeah, I figured that's what he wanted.
We need to get Sam into this. Is Sam a part of the Friendo server?
Yeah, he joined in last time, remember?
I'm gonna join him one of the panels. I think Kirby could drag him in here.
Yeah, if he joins table waiting, he should be able to get yoinked in.
Well, he's not assigned to any roles. That's probably why.
Yeah.
He's trying to join right now, so let's get him in and then I'll finish with the recap. I think I'm going to let him pretend to be the students if he wants to. Well, since he's being a grandpa about it, we'll continue on. Y'all went to the school. Blinken and Thorgrin snuck into the basement and found the area that was directly underneath where y'all want to create a trap door for Victoro. And Thorgrin is staying there overnight so that he can be there when y'all drop Victoro down. Blinken went back upstairs to continue his cover as an undercover teacher. Y'all have found out that the Castellanters are part of the Asmodeus Society, a group of Water Davians, particularly nobles, that worship the god of hell, Asmodeus. You are not sure if everybody else in the school is in the cult, but you know that the Castellanters and Lady Fea are in it. The Castellanters are planning to sacrifice Destry Castellanter, who y'all have tried to get in contact with, but who has not responded, and Tinzero Castellanter, in order to do something that would harm the Xanathar. Tinzero is not a good sacrifice because everybody knows he's kind of a psychopathic, evil asshole. So in order to make him look better to the community, the Castellanters are going to make him do really good at this talent show in front of all the other city nobles, and then he will be a worthy sacrifice. In order to make him play good, Lord Victoro is going to summon something called the Golden Axe, which is a mandolin instrument of the bards that used to belong to the Doom Raiders, and give it to Tinzero. This instrument of the bards will play itself and make Tinzero look very talented, and then he's going to hand it back to his father, who will dismiss it. Your goal is to get that mandolin. You want it so that Schemo can have it, or so that y'all can have it, because it used to belong to the Doom Raiders band leader. Sam, are you even in the right server?
He is, but he needs to be dragged in here.
He's saying he can't even see table waiting.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a role assigned, that's why.
Table waiting?
He's up in party chat.
Yeah, because table waiting is part of Tabletop RPG, that's a role. But, Kirby, drag him in here, because I can't do it. There you go.
Sam!
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? Go ahead and join the Roll20 if you want to see the map. I was just catching them up on what happened last session. But basically, they're in a school for nobles. There's going to be a talent show tomorrow night, and they are going to try to steal an instrument of the bards that one of the students is using. Guys, the plan that y'all came up with in Operation Dumbo Bag is during Tinzero's portion of the show, while the child is playing, you are going to Blinken, you're going to build a stage, and part of that stage is going to be a trap door. You're going to drop Victoro down to the basement and then stay upstairs to watch the rest of the show. Waiting in the basement is going to be Thorgren. Inchi and Schemo are going to jump down the hole, and together y'all are going to fight Victoro. Huel, you are going to cast Disguise Person and pretend to be Victoro so that Tenzuro hands you the mandolin. And then step 4 is just get the hells out. In order to do this, y'all need to make the stage and the trap door. You need to scope out the basement and place the gem from Xanathar. You need to find a way to actually fight Victoro because he is a level 14 warlock. And you need to spy on Victoro to learn how to act like him. You also discussed potentially hiring some goons from the Ruby Rabbits. Any questions before we get started?
No.
Nope.
Oakley dokley.
I mean, I do
Okay.
have a question, but it's not D&D related.
Okay, so babies are made when a man and woman love each other very, very much.
Oh,
And they do a special dance.
No, I was going to ask you how hard you had to slap a chicken to cook it.
So I think at 1,000 miles per hour, the friction would actually get some stuff done. Oh, one other thing. Lord Growlhound is wandering around the school. Lord Growlhound is running to be Open Lord of Waterdeep on the side of the nobles, but unbeknownst to all the nobles, his brain has been infested with a, what's this creature called? An intellect devourer controlled by the Xanathar Thieves Guild. His wife, shit, what is her name? Lady Growlhound is a red dragon in disguise who is one of the people that helped curse Aranax, your pet dragon, Blinken, and is also a red dragon in disguise, and y'all need 3 of her scales in order to get into the Vault of Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
So, everybody that is upstairs pretending to be a teacher, roll a initiative check, and we'll do one more role-playing session of you guys teaching your students.
okay. Ah, come on. Okay, roll 20 still being a pain when I use physical dice.
Go ahead. Just type what you rolled into chat, please.
Will do. Where's my dice?
This is a really good map.
Thank you. I forgot where I found it from, but it's actually 3 layers. There's dormitories up top, this main
Nice.
school area, and then a dungeon in the basement. It's pretty sick.
Cool.
And Thorgren, you go ahead and roll initiative 2.
Oh man, making me roll stuff.
In D&D, yeah.
I came here to roll and play, but mostly play.
Huel with the dirty 20. Sean, what did you get?
15.
15. Damn,
I
good
got
rolls.
22,
Good rolls, everybody.
making me roll.
All right. Thank you, Sean. Could you put it in the roll 20 chat so I can just see it with everybody else's rolls? You don't have to do
Roll
that
20
one.
is roll 20 is what's being the pain, but I will try.
Oh, okay, all right. So, Thorgren, this is where we're going to
Aye.
start. Thorgren, you are down in the basement of El Tortul Academy. This basement where the Asmodeus Society conducts its cultly affairs. Your job is to stay here overnight and help create a hole right above you. This hole will be used through, I think I said 3 feet of stone, will be used to drop Victoro down into the basement where you will presumably fight him in this room. This room that you have hidden in has this bookshelf right here that is full of different types of scrolls, and this bookshelf back here has different types of potion bottles on it. You haven't scoped out much of this area, but you do know outside there's a giant cat. And every cat that you've seen at the school has been a disguised imp. But this one is a little bit different, just because it's so massive. Thorgren, what would you like to do?
Alright, so, to start, I'm looting the shelf of potions and scrolls. I'm just going to open the briefcase, stick my arm out behind them into the shelf, and just scoop them all into the briefcase.
Alright, let me roll to see what you get. Where? Okay. Roll 2 D100s.
A 70 and an 8.
A 70 and an 8. So on the potion shelf, you get a potion of mind reading, which grants the effects of detect thoughts for 1 hour. And that table isn't working. Roll a D10. Oh wait, you also got an 8. I'm sorry. You also get a potion of healing. So roll a d10.
What dice pool for this potion of healing?
Just a normal potion of healing.
Oh, just a D8. All right.
Yeah.
7.
All right. You get a spell scroll of 2, 3. Dream of the Blue Veil. I don't even know what that is.
No worries. Nor do I. So that works out.
I'll just put it in Discord chat for you. Okay. And what else would you like to do in this basement room after you have picked it clean?
Cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to be sneaky breaky like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to leave the room.
Now remember, you were able to get here because Blinken did pass without trace. So you're going to need to make stealth checks all over this dungeon.
That is perfectly fine because I have a foolproof plan to get me through.
Fantastic.
Foolproof, eh?
All right.
You-
So what I'm going to do
Okay.
is rip off a piece of cloth that's in the room. I'm assuming there's cloth somewhere. If not, I'm going to take the Castellanter linens, lay them on the ground, and get them all dirty, and then throw them over myself in a cloak.
Okay.
I'm going to throw my shoulder forward, one shoulder back. I'm going to look myself like a hunchback.
Mhm. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. This was your
Yeah.
plan.
This was my plan from before. He's okay. Thorgrim gots to do what the master demands. So now I walk out.
Oh, yeah, you were even spotted by one of the cultists, and you were able to get by with this. So, okay. All right, you creak open the door, and you step out, and that big cat is still looking at the wall, just with its paws down, its tail waggling. Where would you like to go?
You said these were oozes.
Yes, those are gelatinous cubes.
Okay, so we're not going to
One of-
go in there.
One of acid and one in poison.
I do
Now,
want to...
You'll be going in there if you get caught.
Yeah, but not yet. I'm going to go check
Which
out
one?
this room down here.
The poison or the acid? Which one's for thieves?
The poison is the green, and acid is the purple.
The trick
Wow,
is to
I
not
would've
get thrown
thought
into either.
That is the trick.
All right, Thorgrim. This map is properly scaled now, but I'll say that you get down here. Thorgrim,
Oh, is it perfect?
as you open this door, roll a stealth check to do it quietly.
Yes, I was going to say I would like to stealth, and I got a nat 1. You gave me inspiration last
Ooh.
session for the voice in disguise I pulled.
Ooh, yeah,
Could
go
I
ahead and
use
use
that?
that if you want.
Okay, 11.
11. All right,
That's
you're
not
able
nearly
to
as bad.
open this door just a creak, and inside you see that there is one cultist sitting around a table reading a book. His back is turned to you from the position he's in right now. What would you like to do?
What book is this nerd reading?
You can't tell.
Is it too dark in there?
Here, how about
or...
this? It's a big scroll, and at the top you can see that it says Founders Day. You do know
Founders Day.
that the Castellanters are planning on going for the Golden Vault or for the Dragon Vault on Founders Day. You don't know what their plan is, but they're going to make a move on Founders Day, the day where Waterdeep celebrates its founding.
I'm gonna close the door. This guy's enjoying a good read. I'm not gonna fuck with him. But I am going to,
Sees a guy reading a scroll that says secret plans and just dips out.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The reason
right.
being is
Mhm.
you'll see.
Okay. All right. That is Thorgrim's turn. Let me put a little thing that says you're somewhat disguised. There we go. Okay. Back up top here. Huel, you are in your herbology class. You have the daughter of the nobles that you helped kidnap, Elzerna Castellanter. She is disguised as an adult woman back in her former school. You have cast disguise self on her, so she has to stay within 30 feet of you at all times in order to look like this. Or no, you've cast enlarge on her and you used a makeup kit to make her look different. You are teaching your herbology class while disguised yourself as a half-orc, and your students are all eagerly looking at you. The week is coming to an end and they've had a lot of fun in your class. They learned how to make pots, they learned how to get good soil, and yesterday they accidentally made a bunch of plants come to life, but you were able to save them from those plants. What would you like to do on your final day of teaching? Kirby, can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, we're going to skip Kirby for now.
He's a mute teacher.
Kirby is deep in meditation, feeling the plants, giving them good energy.
Well, he's making sure that all the pot that the students grew are, in good condition.
Breathe in, students, and you can hear the plants growing. All right, we're going to go to the classroom next door where Blinken, not in a disguise, is teaching guild arts. Blinken, in your classroom right now, there's one of those cats that you know as is an imp sleeping on the desk right here. Tenzuro Castellanter is in this class, as well as a few other students. You know that at some point today you need to start building the stage and the trap door for the talent show. What would you like to do, though, in your final class?
So final class, I'm gonna go ahead and basically I'm gonna tell the class, hey, we learned the importance of building, the importance of making sure whatever we measured are great. Because if you made a really bad measured arrow, you saw what happened. So what we're gonna do is we're going ahead and let's make up some wooden shields and wooden swords. We're going to see how well you've paid attention to the class and see if you actually created good enough equipment to use for, sparring and whatnot. And, maybe we'll give it to the people that are wanting to train their fighting skills and such to whoever needs them. So let's do that. And, everyone gather around. And I'm like pointing where the woods and stuff is.
Okay. All right. The students get very excited. You supervise them as they put the wood together and they use some nails, and then you give them all sandpaper so they can get these shields and swords nice and smooth. And as you're watching them and you're helping one of these girls here sand down her sword, you hear that Tenzuro is getting into an argument with a fellow student.
Okay.
And Tenzuro was bragging about all the real swords he could buy with his daddy's money. And one of those students says, "Well, why didn't you use one of those swords to protect your sister, Tenzi? And Tenzuro looks him dead in the face, and all emotion leaves his face, and his eyes, just the light leaves them. And he takes the sandpaper that he has in his hand, and he pushes it against the other kid's face really hard. What do you do?
All right, I'll step in and say, hey, stop it. We don't need this aggression in this class. Use the knowledge to make the tools, or else, and I look at the kids starting talking about the sister, I will take care of personally that you will not attend this class anymore. I'm like looking sternly at him.
Roll a charisma check against Tenzuro with advantage, because he does like you as a teacher, because you taught him how to make weapons.
Let's see. That will be a 16 plus what's charisma? 2, so 18.
Ooh, fantastic. Very good job. So Tenzuro looks at you and nods, and he takes the sandpaper out of the other student's face, and you can see that the other student is bleeding from where Tenzuro shoved this paper in his face really, really hard. The child reacts to the bleeding and asks you if he can go to the medical wing for a healing potion. And then the day continues on without incident, though no one else talks to Tenzuro.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Inchi, over in your magical defense class, you have taught the students how to dodge, duck, and roll out of the way of spells. You have taught them to create illusions of powerful spells so they can appear even more powerful. What would you like to teach them on your final day?
I assume the students are already in class.
Yes,
And
yeah,
she's
you're over
gonna-
here.
I'm going to say, and she walks in and walks down the middle aisle and says, "Good evening, kids. How you guys doing?
Hi, Mr. Grung. And then Bob Lee goes, "Hey, Mr. Grung."
Everybody excited for the talent show coming up? Anyone participating?"
They all raise their hands. They have to participate. But Bob Lee says, "I'm going to sing an opera."
Oh, you're going to kill it, Mr. Lee. I know it.
Thank you, Mr. Grung. Hey, Mr. Grung, I was wondering if you could teach us how to find a person under a disguise self spell.
How to find one?
Yeah, how can we know? Because a lot of bad stuff has been happening in the city recently. You know, the goblin attacks and those Ruby Rabbit extremists. It's just all kinds of things going on hurting us nobles. Is there any
I-
way
I-
we could tell if someone around us isn't who they says they is?
Oh, I know, right? It's all been so hectic recently. You see, finding people under disguise is in our next unit. No one has learned how to disguise themselves, and you can't truly know if someone else is in disguise until you know how to cast it yourself. Matter of fact, yeah, no,
Yeah.
matter of fact, kids, today that is what we are learning. Disguises.
Yay! They all say. And she roll a performance check to see how well you teach these children disguise self.
Will do.
Oh, Schizo, are you recording? All right, thank you. My OBS is not working right now. I think I put too many settings on it. Sam, I can send you this map if you want. I photoshopped it together to be one image instead of 3 different ones, but I think I have
Oh,
the
wow.
individual files.
Maybe. Yeah, I haven't DM'd anything in a long time. At some point, maybe it's really good. I'm impressed with the resolution. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
all pixelated and
Yeah.
junked up.
I don't even think this is full resolution.
It's
I
impressive.
rolled. I assume it didn't show up in chat.
No.
All right. Physical
Damn,
dice it
roll
is.
20.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
Damn.
Ah, come on. 7 plus 1, 8.
1, 8.
Yeah.
So with an 8, you are not able to teach any of these students how to properly disguise themselves today, unfortunately, and they're all a little bit disappointed about that.
You almost changed your nosy right there. See? Just do that, but for everything. We'll try again next time, okay?
Okay. All right.
Man, teaching
Kirby-
this class is like one of the most passionate things, and she's done, and he can't teach shit. All right, yeah.
Yeah, you have not taught any magical defense, actually, except for duck and weave. Kirby, are
Count.
you back? Kirby done fell asleep.
Oh man,
Hope he has
it's
it
funny
for real.
because his picture in Roll20 is of a man asleep.
Live feed.
True.
Yeah, I was going to say that is him.
Ooh.
All right, Schema Weird Bottle, the member of the Doom Raiders that is that y'all are friends with now, is teaching music class. He is walking students through how the program for the talent show is going to work, and trying to teach them all to sing together in unison because they're going to open the show with a big chorus number. Okay, so we are going to now go into actions for the day. We would start with Kirby, but he's not here right now. So Blinken, you need to build a stage and you need to build a trap door in the changing room.
Yep. So that's basically what I'll be doing is, coordinating the handful of classes that would, or the handful of kids that wanted to volunteer to, do it. Obviously, it's part of their assignment, but, I'm picking the ones that paid attention to the class and they could just sit and watch while, we do work and, hand tools and stuff.
Okay.
And then, while they're doing that, I'll just keep an eye on them. And then, I'll be like, hey, go over here and make sure this is, this little platform here is raised maybe about a foot above here where the people's going to stand and stuff, And then while they're doing that, I'll head over to the changing room and start kind of making my work for the trap door.
Okay. You start ripping out these boards so that you can do the work on the trap door. You notice that underneath the boards there is a stone floor. You or Thorgrin is going to have to dig 3 feet through that at some point between today and tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But what I want you to do right now is decide where you're putting the switch.
Okay.
I think when
So-
y'all were planning, you said that you would put it right here.
Yeah.
And there'd be like a curtain on the stage, but
Yeah.
this is where you're going to officially decide where that is.
That's where I would put it. Yep.
Okay. As you're doing that, Lord Victoro is still teaching his class. He's down in the stands teaching it today, giving you room to work.
Mhm.
And he's going on and on about when a bunch of traders in the city were turned into noble families. And he says, in the year 1226, the masked lords of Waterdeep got together and blah 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 blah. and you're building this, I would like you to roll a stealth check.
Okay.
And this isn't just to do it sneakily, it's to, if anybody asks you questions, how well you're able to disguise what you're doing.
Okay, got it.
And how hidden this switch is.
Okay. Stealth. Ooh, that's not bad. 18 total.
18 total. I think that's pretty damn good. So you successfully make a little switch. And you're able to put like some wires on it using your guild knowledge. Are you doing this physically or with magic?
Probably physically to make it easier.
Alright, yeah, you attach some little wires to it and you run them back to the changing room, and you're able to like shove them down into the crevices and hide them under some material or boxes that's there for the talent show, and you're able to make a pretty well hidden switch. As you're getting towards the end of this, you're walking back to the changing room, and Lady Castellanter and Victorio Castellanter are talking over here. And you're walking back into the dressing room to work on your trapdoor, and you hear Lady Amala say, "Oh, darling, by the way, that special delivery was made just a few hours ago." And Victoria goes, "Finally, maybe Destry will be of use for once in his pathetic life." Inchi, what is your action that you would like to do?
Did the stone get placed in the basement? Did they get done?
Thorgrin is going to be handling that. Y'all gave it to Thorgrin, and Thorgrin is in the basement.
Can I hold my turn?
Yeah.
Or just skip it?
absolutely. You
I'll
can.
hold it for now, but I may skip it.
Remember, you were also trying to learn other types of magic. You can find out more about the Castellanters here, or you can just skip it.
You know what? Is there a library here?
Ooh, yes. So Allchrist's classroom over here across the hall has an upper level, and that is a library.
Okay. I think, and she will go visit that library.
All right. Allchrist is giving a history lesson on the southern part of Faerun, and he says, "And down here is where Candlekeep is at, one of the largest libraries in the world, a library so big it is in fact the size of a city," and you can see all three of the children in his classroom are asleep or bored. You go up to the upper levels, and you're looking at these shelves. What are you looking for?
Let's see. I learned conjuration last time, but you said I can't do any of them past a cantrip until I learn them. Correct?
Yes, you would have to do whatever it is that wizards do to learn spells.
Is that just reading a scroll of a spell? I haven't really had to learn spells before.
Well, I think at the beginning, after you take a long rest, you have to change the spells in your spell book. So you need to learn the spell. A scroll would be able to do that. You can learn them naturally when you level up, or you can steal another wizard's spell book. You know that Schema Weirdbottle has a spell book on him. Lord Thesp, the sorcery teacher, wouldn't have a spell book on him because sorcerers don't need one.
Uh-huh.
But in this library, there are books on all the schools of magic. So you could pick a school of magic and learn a spell from those. It would take you like it takes time to learn a spell. So you'd have time to learn one, and then you could put it in your rotation after a long rest.
Okay.
I'll
Are we
send
limiting
you
that?
the rules on learning wizard spells. Give me a second.
I appreciate that.
Did I fuck it up?
Not really, no. So you spend what is it, like X amount per spell level plus 2 hours? Sorry, for each level it's 2 hours plus 50 gold to learn the spell, and then you have to write it into your book, which comes from the gold cost and the time, and then afterwards you actually have to prepare the spell on your next long rest.
Gotcha. So the gold is required.
Gold is required unless it is from your favored, like your subclass, because you get a discount usually.
Yeah, that'd be illusion.
Here you go. Here are the rules. I just copied and pasted straight from the thing. Okay. If you're illusion,
yes.
That means anytime you spend gold to copy down spells of the illusions tree, you half the gold cost. So instead of 50 per level, it's 25 per level.
Gotcha. I don't have 25. All right. Can she just try to look up more information about what do I want to learn about the school or staff? If there's anything pertaining to either of those.
Yes, so you do some research, and this has been an institution in Waterdeep for a long time. El Torchel Villa is one of the oldest areas that was built up in Waterdeep, so it's, like 800, 1,000 years old, however old Waterdeep is. And Lady Fea and Lord Thesp are the current heads of the El Torchel House, but the El Torchel House doesn't make as much money as it once did. So the villa is kept up by donations from various nobles, but mostly the Castellanters, which is
Okay.
kind of what you already knew.
Well, and she's glad for the refresher.
All right. Wish I had something to give you there. Kirby, are you back?
I DM'd him and got no.
Yeah, me
response.
neither. Oh boy, I
I'm
hope
back.
he's not. Oh,
Sorry about
yay.
that.
Okay, good.
I think
It's
he might
okay.
be alive. I don't know.
Maybe.
Did you fall asleep?
Maybe.
Oh no. Okay, Kirby, it is your last session of teaching in your herbology class. You taught them how to make pots, how to find good soil, and yesterday some of your plants came alive and attacked you and the students, but you got it under control. So you're in your classroom, little Inchi is on your shoulder, and Elzerna is next to you, disguised. What would you like to teach the kids on your final day?
So I guess like talking with the plants, like I guess some like some people talk to them, as they're growing.
Yeah, I'll say in this classroom, they actually have a few scrolls of speak with plants. Is that a thing? It's got to be a thing.
Yeah,
Speak
it's
to
a spell.
Plants is a druid spell, I believe. Yeah.
There's scrolls in here that let you do it. So the kids are filled with wonder and awe. Would you like to talk to any plants, Kirby?
Like kind of just explain for the lesson, kind of like ask them, how they're doing and like nurturing the plants.
Okay. Little Inchi, the imp on your shoulder, says, "Plants are fascinating to talk to, guys. I knew a plant once that had been alive for 500 years. It had seen some serious shit. Did you know they can eat anything as long as it's in the soil? Apparently, this tree I was talking to was planted over the body of someone that had been killed, and that's why it was the biggest tree in that grove.
You ate the guy?
Yeah, the body decomposes, and then the trees, they eat all that stuff that's in the soil. Apparently, worms really like dead bodies too, so lots of good nutrition for that tree. Huel, at the end of the day here, a couple of your students come up to you and they say, what was your disguised name? Your undercover name?
I think it was Billis.
Billis. They say, Master Billis, we made something for you. And you see they take out like this pot that they've made themselves using the lessons you taught them and some soil from the classroom, and inside of it is a charmed orchid that will stay alive as long as you give it water. And they say, "Thank you so much for all that you've taught us."
I'll give him a big smile. And I'll say, "You're welcome, and thank you for the plant. I'll cherish it always."
Elzerna looks at the plant and she loves the plant. It's a beautiful purple orchid. After your classes are wrapped up for the day, what is the action you would like to take in school today? Remember that during the heist, you are going to pretend to be Victoro Castellanter.
I mean, extra time would probably just try to find him and follow him around, like just to see how he's acting,
All
to
right.
pick up the little like mannerisms he does, like he has.
Yeah. He is in the room directly north of you. So I'll take you and Elzerna over there. And he
Hey,
is
Blinken's
giving
there.
Blinken's going to town building the stage right now. And you can see that Victoro is standing in front of his class, and he is teaching the children now about various peasant revolts that have happened in the city's history. And he says, "And the only way to quell a fire when it's out of control is to flood it with water. During the revolts 250 years ago, the Open Lord of Waterdeep, a strong man, a great man unlike what we have in office now under Laeral Silverhand, sent the royal guard into the street to quell the uprising. It was brutal, it was harsh, but it was necessary to keep this city stable. A strong hand is needed when you are leading your houses, students. Never, ever forget that, and do not listen to anyone that tells you that you have to be kind. It is a weakness. Q, roll a perception check with advantage to study Victoro Castellanter. Ooh. Ooh, okay, so taking your 15, you're able to pick up on a few things. He always, when he like tries to really enunciate a point, he puts his index finger and his thumb together and he holds it in front of him like he's holding an idea and showing it to you. You notice that his posture is absolutely perfect. He's very stiff. He doesn't walk around when he talks. He stands still and commands the space. He is a thin, frail man. He's never had to do any physical labor in his life. He wears these big, gaudy clothes, and he has this excellent coiffed of hair and a fine goatee. And as he's talking, Elzerna says to you, "Now, lectures like this at the house are how I knew that my parents weren't the best of people. I used to try to talk to them, thinking that maybe logic or reason or empathy existed somewhere in them, and I quickly discovered that it does not. And, Hugh, can we be better than the people we come from?
I suppose, one way or another.
So, that evil, it's not in me, is it?"
I mean, no, of course not.
Roll a deception check, you lying piece of shit.
I know that you mean that, Huel. You see that she is like picking at her fingernails a little bit, like this kind of does bother her. And little Inchi bends down to your ear and says, "You gotta be honest with her, man. Evil exists in everybody. Don't do her like that."
Yeah, I'll kind of say like all evil does exist, but like it's up to us to choose to be better, you know? Like they're choosing to be evil, you know?
Yeah.
Like she doesn't have to choose, like be like them.
Yeah, it's predetermined. It's already chosen for her.
All right. So you continue to watch Lord Victoro Castellanter, and at the end of his lecture, he walks over to his wife, and you do notice that he loves his wife. He's very affectionate with her. He puts a soft hand on her shoulder, and she holds his hand back. For whatever you can say about them, the Castellanter Lord and Lady do love each other very much. Okay. And we are going to go back to Thorgrin in the basement. Thorgrin, you just looked in this little, what looks like a communal, like dining room area, and there was one cult fanatic in there reading a book. Oh, I also redid the tokens for the cult, so you can see that there's a fanatic here, and then there are acolytes. These are two different groups with different abilities and like ACs and stuff. I'll make the
Okay.
tokens bigger so you can see them real quick.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is
Mm-hmm.
I want to check out this room now.
Ooh, okay, yeah, go around to that bad boy.
I basically want to scout out as much as I can of the basement, figure out what rooms are what's hidden where, and I'm also looking for explosives.
Okay.
Or anything that like has incendiary properties, you know, like wine, beer, gunpowder, alchemist's fires, because we're under a magic school. You know, explosive stuff.
Okay, fantastic. You go ahead and roll a stealth check in case anybody is behind this door.
Okay, let me redo that.
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
I rolled
damn.
a 8, so still higher. Let's go.
Ooh, I mean, that's not very high, my man.
It's high enough. We'll make it work.
All right. Fortunately, no one is in this room when you walk in. You
Fucking
step
right.
in and close the door behind you, and the only thing in this room is a table with a black cloth over it. The air in this room is somber. There's a few candles for scent to hide the must and blood smell that pervades this dungeon. And roll a D100.
80.
80. Okay, so with an 80, there is one thing on this table, some kind of relic that is very important to this cult. You pick it up and you look at it, and it is a staff with all kinds of insects carved into it. And you can swear when you pick it up and hold it, you can feel something crawling against the palm of your hand. But then you look at it, and it's just those carvings of insects.
Okay, so a staff of insects.
Roll an Arcana check to see if you know what it is. I don't think your Arcana is very high.
19. Doesn't matter.
Oh, motherfucker. This is a staff of swarming insects. It allows you to cast Insect Cloud once per long rest.
Staff of Insect Cloud. Gotcha.
Yep. Let me respond to a text message real quick. Okay. So going back over to everybody else, the day of school is done. So this was pretty much Thursday. And y'all have the talent show tomorrow night. Y'all can, of course, as teachers, stay in the school if you wish, or you can leave the school for the night. What would y'all like to do tonight?
Well, for me, what I want to do before I leave, if I could, is pretty much, you know,
Yes, absolutely.
I'll just like, you know, go back to the stage where I built. Make sure like if there's anyone around, and what I'll do is like I'll pick like I imagine I'll get like a big nail or something, and then just hammer onto the spot where the trapdoor is, in hopes that Thorgrim could just look up and see exactly where the trapdoor would be.
There is a spike in the storage room back here that is about 4 feet long. Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna need to roll a strength check in order to get it through all this stone.
That's fine. I'll do that at least. I just want to attempt
Yeah.
to at least make a mark. So let's do that.
Okay.
Roll high, roll high. Ooh, that's good. 15.
15, fantastic. So without anybody else here in this, you are able to drive a spike through the floor, and then you put the planks back over. You put your trapdoor mechanism back over the stone, and you have successfully made your trap. Now Thorgrim just needs to make the hole underneath, or you need to make the hole underneath. Going back to the Great Hall. What is y'all's plans for the night?
Well, for me, after I did my thing, I'll assume that Thorgrim, since he's going to be staying down there, he'll make the hole. So I'm just gonna, go look at the other guys and be like, well, what do you want to do? Because I'm planning on just, going back to the manor and just kind of chill for the night.
All right. Kirby and Inchi, y'all want to do the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Schemo
Yes,
is going to
sir.
go with y'all, and y'all leave the school for the night. I'm going to copy y'all. And remember, y'all can do whatever you want outside the city. We're going to have to keep coming back to Thorgrim, because I think he should get a lot of actions for being here at night.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all have any idea what you would like to do tonight outside of the school? Okay, I'll let y'all think about it, and we'll go back to Thorgrim, who is still in the basement.
Oh, he says BRB, so
Oh, okay.
trying to think.
Schemo,
Yeah, go for it.
Schemo, as oh shit, roll 20 just crashed on me.
Oh.
Schemo, as y'all get to the manor, goes straight to the bar and asks Lift to pour him a cup of wine. Lift has somehow procured a block of ice and has been placing the bottles on top of that. So he pours Schemo that glass, and Schemo takes a long sip from it and says, "If I have to hear any more noble brats singing off key, I might just cut my own gnome ears off. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah, I feel that. I head over and then try to get another glass of wine from Liff, I guess.
Lift pours you a glass as well. And Schemo says, "So what is our plan for dealing with Victoro? He's a very powerful warlock, and God's forbid anyone else figures out that he's down there and comes to help him. Either the cultists or Lady Amala, who is also a powerful warlock. I know Thorgrim's got his hell chains. Do we have any other idea what we're going to be doing?"
Well, I guess we'll play it by ear, because my idea was obviously I can't just leave this stage until the show is done, but I'll slowly try to get down there if need be to help out, and then I'm thinking that at least with y'all down there, we could get a head start. I mean, I don't know what else, because I think if I remember correctly, he has, and I'm talking about Thorgrim, has something to help quell with that spell casting thing he's doing. So
Yeah, he has 2 of his chains, he put a silence spell on them.
Yeah.
So assuming we can get that off, that'd be really good. Because if we let Victoro speak, he's gonna turn us all to dust.
Yeah.
He says, I think back at Colat Towers, maybe somewhere in the what was it called? Somewhere in the Arcanum, we have a sending stone. Maybe I can get 2 of them and bring them with me tomorrow. That'll let us send messages back and forth if I can find it.
Yeah. That'll help.
Yeah. He says, Huel, how's that Victoro impression coming along? Can you do it?
You see him kind of stand up properly,
Mm-hmm.
put one arm behind his back,
Ooh, nice.
brushes
Give me
his
the
hair back a
voice.
bit.
Give me the voice.
You know, I'm still working on the voice a little bit, so
All right.
coming
Schema
along.
says, remember, you gotta think in your head, you're pompous. You're better than everybody else. You're talking down to everyone around you all the time. You know, like all nobles. And then he glances at Elzerda and he says, almost all nobles. All right. Brax, let us know if you're back. Normally he says back. Okay. So if y'all just want to rest tonight, you can. Inchi, you also had the idea of recruiting some Ruby Rabbit goons. You know that if you want to recruit some Ruby Rabbits, they asked you to steal weapons and bring it to them. Particularly a shipment of weapons from Lord Growlhound's warehouse, and you know where that is. It's where you rescued Rainier Neverember from.
Mhm.
So you can do that if you want, or you can also go to sleep.
Yeah, sure, why not? And she will scope it out.
Okay. Anybody gonna go with Inchi?
Hey, I gotta go steal some weapons. I'll be back.
I think
I
I
could
guess
go if nobody else is going.
because I don't think I would particularly be useful. I think you would be more useful than me for that.
Yeah, I'd go with
Oh.
him.
Okay. Schemo's gonna go. He says, I'm gonna go talk to my buddies, and he disguises himself as the Doom Raiders lawyer, which is a fancy old human-looking man who looks exactly like Colonel Sanders. And he
yeah.
leaves Troll Skull Manor. Elzerna stays with you, Blinken, and she says, "Liv, one apple juice, please." And she takes it, and she looks like she's lived 1,000 years, and none of them have been good. And she drinks it just as solemnly as you drink your wine. Inchi and Huel, I'm not gonna do a whole thing for this. Y'all know where Lord Growlhound's warehouse is. Do I even still have that map? Oh, yes, I actually do. So y'all remember the only way to get to Lord Growlhound's warehouse is to step down 3 Dagger Alley. The alley where as soon as your feet touch it, 3 daggers appear at random, or from somewhere behind you to stab you. Last time y'all got through it by putting wooden planks on your feet. How would you like to get through it this time?
Yeah, and she's gonna look around for like trash can lids or boards or something.
Okay.
With these
You'll
trash
do
can
this.
lids, you know how some trash can lids have kind of like a hoop at the top?
Yeah.
If I can
you
find
find
those, yeah.
you find a New York trash can from an 80s movie, just like a couple of them, sitting by the entrance to the alley. They look like it'd be great for like someone with drumsticks to play a beat on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clank, clank, clank down the street.
And you can hear little Inchi say, subtle as ever. And he flies over to the fence of the Growlhound warehouse. Huel, I assume you do somewhat the same. Kirby.
So, anyways, he was napping.
You look like a dude. So we need you were walking down the road?
Jesus Christ, man. Get up and do like some stretching and get
Oh,
something to drink.
I'm stretching all right.
Okay.
It's me.
Yeah. Yeah. You're walking down 3 Dagger Alley, the charmed alleyway outside of Growlhound Warehouse. You need some way to this is the alleyway where if you step on it, 3 daggers appear behind your back and try to stab you. You need some way to protect your feet from actually touching the road. Inchi has tied trash can lids to his feet and he's clanking on down the road towards Growlhound Warehouse. What would you like to do?
Oh, geez, Inchi, that's pretty resourceful there, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
You could do the same, or you could tie like planks of wood around your feet. I'll just say you do the same. I don't want this to take too long. So y'all get into the Growlhound warehouse yard. You try the doors, but it is locked. This door right here is how you got through last time. How would you like to get through this locked door?
Is there no more chickens around here?
Peeking through the door, there's none in the yard, and peeking through the door, you see one abyssal chicken clucking its way around the warehouse.
Mm. Hey, Huel, there's a chicken.
Inchi, now's not the time to be ripping apart chickens and eating them.
I mean, I'm hungry. I can eat it. I might eat it, but I think we have to kill it.
What, that one on the point? Is this like a big chicken? Like, is this different?
It's an abyssal chicken. You fought them before last time you were in Grauhund warehouse. It is the size of a chicken, but it has no face or eyes or feathers. It has scales and a carapace skin for its face, and then it has rows and rows of razor sharp teeth and a long tongue. It is currently chasing around a bug.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there we go. There we go,
Check the
Brax. Thank you.
Fucking
I
love
believe
abyssal chickens.
I believe y'all did actually cook one of these up, and it surprisingly it tastes like chicken.
Yeah, I did because I purposely stole the corpses from our last meet with them.
Yeah, you can see the blood stain where Thorgrin like skinned the chicken last time. But how are y'all gonna get through this door?
Is it the same chicken?
No, it's a different chicken.
You said we could see the blood stain from where I skinned it.
It doesn't regenerate when it dies. You ate it.
Your words.
I got an idea, Inchi. We
Okay.
we open the door and then we send little Inchi in there to distract them.
But how do we open the door?
Good point.
We'll stop.
And she tries to turn the knob.
Hey guys, while y'all figure out how to get the door's locked. While y'all figure that out, I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing that thing in video games. You try to open the door continuously, but you don't open it. It just plays an animation where he tugs the doorknob over and over.
You hit the button too many times and it's movement cued.
Yeah, it's like
Maybe-
the door's locked. They just keep spamming that voice line. The door's locked.
Yeah, it's one of those old point-click games.
Yeah,
Maybe if I jump at this corner at an angle, I can glitch through.
yeah. Try to. Maybe they didn't patch that glitch yet. You can bury your glitch through the wall.
Yeah, speed run
No,
that shit.
You have to grab a bowl and just run at the wall.
Speed running a door.
You wanna like shoulder rush it together? Like I'm pretty strong, but I feel like another shoulder would really help.
Yeah, up the one side, you hit the other side. The hinges will fall off.
Yeah. I like your thinking.
We're all tiny too. So are these chickens like medium or large creatures? Or are they small?
Abyssal chickens, I believe they said they were like small or tiny. I don't know.
The token looks tiny on the thing.
Here, let me reopen up the game. Yeah, that would be a tiny creature then, from how it compares to your token, because you're a small creature. I'm medium. I'm like the only medium height, but I'm like the shortest medium height you can be.
Okay, I'm reading that it's a tiny creature, and it's a 2.5, so that means it is nearly my height at least. I'm 3 foot.
Yeah, so it's 5 inches shorter than Inchy. That's fucking great. Inchy could technically ride it.
They'll try to wrestle it at least. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I'm about to ride one now.
Yeah, you gotta ride one for sure. Oh, that's it. That's a good plan. And you ride the murder chicken into
You
the
should-
3-dagger the road, so that the
Yeah.
daggers will stab the chicken.
No,
I was about to say the same thing.
what
High
you
five.
gotta do, make little Inchy shapeshift into an abyssal chicken and ride him into every fight.
Riding the abyssal chicken with both daggers at my side as I ride in a battle. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and you're throwing illusions at people.
Hell yeah.
Technically, I could carry the chicken or a little Inchy while you ride it.
Okay.
And then I
So-
could throw it and you at the person. I wonder if you
Oh.
would get charge damage if I did that.
Maybe. You ever see that concept art where they were going to have, I think it was Big Ant-Man throwing Hulk, throwing, like, Spider-Man or something? Like, that scenario.
Nice. I think I've seen that. That sounds cool.
All right, I'm back. How are y'all getting through this door?
Shoulder rushing it. Both at the same time.
Strength check with advantage. Got to beat a 12.
Alright. Roll 20, please work for me.
Ooh,
All right,
I
3.
made that.
1, 2, 3.
my roll is going to determine whether I actually do it in sync with you.
Yeah.
We're doing it in sync, but like on the count, obviously.
Yeah. Each of y'all should roll once, and we'll take whoever's is the highest.
Okay, 7 is my first one.
Okay, let Huel roll the other one.
Strength. Oh boy, I have a minus strength.
Oh,
Still 14.
Hey, there we go, buddy. All right. So Huel, you hit the door. Itchy hits the door and he rattles it a bit. And a second later, you hit the door and it bursts down. And y'all are now in the room. The abyssal chicken stops chasing around that little insect and it looks at you and it goes, "Roar!"
I'm a
Little
cheek.
Itchy flies in and swipes at the abyssal chicken with its claw, getting its attention, and the abyssal chicken starts chasing the imp raven around. Inchi and Huel, y'all can see in the Growlhound warehouse, there are various boxes. They're not labeled, but they are all around, and they have this tapestry over them of the Growlhound family crest. These are where they import weapons from all over Faerun and export weapons to anywhere in Faerun that needs them. Roll an investigation check, both of you, and the highest roll will determine the cool weapon that you find.
Okay. Thank you. 11 plus 6, so that's 17.
Nice.
17? That's very good. What you get, Huel? 14? Okay. Inchi, you're able to actually find a few things. You find a box of metal spears. So these are very good. A lot stronger than wooden spears. You find a box of about 3 great swords. And then you find a box that has about 15 crossbows in it.
Okay.
So
And
20
she-
spears, 3 great swords, 15 crossbows. Which one would you like to take to the Ruby Rabbits?
First, and she would like to take out one of the spears and then charge the chicken to get it dealt with.
Okay. Just roll an attack.
Okay.
And I'll have the Abyssal Chicken roll an attack, and we'll just have that be the whole combat.
Fair enough. 8.
8. Oh, it got a 6. So together with Little Inchi's help, you're able to kill another Abyssal Chicken in the Growlhound warehouse.
Oof,
Inchi's. Okay. You're gonna take the box of spears to the Ruby Rabbits.
Yeah, and she's gonna take the spear went like through the chicken, and he's gonna keep it on the spear as he throws the spear back into the crate.
Fantastic. All right, so together, Huel and Inchi, you're able to carry out the box of spears. Little Inchi flies and sits on top of the box and says, "Pull, pull, pull. Make a delivery, come back, make another delivery, make tons of gold. The warehouse is yours for the taking, boys." Y'all clank back down Three Dagger Alley, and together, all of you go now to find the Ruby Rabbits to make this trade. So,
Sorry, he's just tugging.
that's okay. I'm going to really quickly jump y'all on the map of Waterdeep, then we're going to go back to Thorgrin. All right, so yeah, this is where y'all are near the Growlhound warehouse. Back to Thorgrin in the basement. Thorgrin, you just found what was it? A staff of insect swarm?
Yeah. So yeah, I found that, and let me move my map again. I am going to open up this door right here.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
21.
Perfect, dude. That was exactly what you needed. So you crank open this door, and this is the room that's directly beneath the Great Hall. And this is one hells of a room. So let me just reveal it real quick. Hello, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
God, I hate my internet so much. What am
Oh,
I
yeah.
even paying
Yeah.
for? Okay. Thorgrin, can you see the room?
I can now, yep. Kind of. One
Okay.
second, let me reload.
Yeah, you're gonna want to see this room.
Yeah,
So
no,
you creak. Uh-huh.
I was gonna say it's just freaking out. Like I can make out it says something about a ruby rabbit. Oh, executioner. Okay.
So you creak open this door, and with that 21, you're able to get it wide enough to see the whole room. And you see bloodstains on the floor. You see this green liquid on the floor to the south here. You see a big statue up here of some kind of ancient man that has a snake slithering all around him. and a book in one hand and a red staff in the other. But in the center of this room is a cult member dressed in the fanciest robes you've seen so far. He is about 7 feet tall. His hood covers his eyes, and he is standing in the middle of this blue magic and pointing across the room at a wolf person wearing armor and the sheath for a sword on his back, although he has no sword. This wolf has white fur, but he is covered in blood. He has been beaten for the past few days, and he is standing in this diamond pattern of red magic, and both him and the executioner are being completely silent, although the wolf every once in a while twitches and all his muscles are strained as if he is in immense pain. Watching over whatever this is are 2 acolyte cult members. Thorgrin, what would you like to do?
Well, what would I like to do? All right, so I'm going to pull out my maul.
Okay.
And do you want to let the other guys finish what they're doing for the session before I start combat, or?
Oh, go nuts, bro. Beat him
Yeah,
up.
dude, go nuts. Go nuts.
Go
We'll go
nuts?
back to them. We'll take breaks from your combat.
Okay, okay.
Like, yeah, I assume your God of War cutscene is going to take a while, so we'll take some breaks from it.
Oh no, I'm not God of Waring this one. I'm using the maul right now.
You also have that staff you just found.
Yes, but that's once per day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thorgrin, what would you like to do?
All right, so seeing this, I'm going to pull out the maul.
Okay.
I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Let me just make sure.
How does Thorgrin rage? How do you start your rage?
Oh, okay. In this instance, the way I'm going to start the rage, I open the door. I see all of this
Mhm.
going on. I grab my hammer and just whack myself a couple times in the face. Get hyped
There you
up.
go. There you go. Get the blood pumping. Get that
Get the-
adrenaline going.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, you are raged. You have your maul in hand. What do you do?
Does this barbarian subclass have this? I just want to double check. Okay, I don't have it yet, I think. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprint at this guy from behind.
The executioner?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my damnedest to interrupt him. So I'm raging. I'm going to I'm surprising him, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I'm not going to recklessly attack this turn,
Okay.
but I should still have the advantage.
Okay. He is standing perfectly still, his arms outstretched, his fingers splayed out. His fingers, you notice, are uncommonly long, and he has these long nails. And as you get close, you can hear that he is mumbling, "Tell us where the ruby rabbits lie. Give up your comrades. Tell everything you know to Asmodeus."
Oh, that's neat.
Hmm.
They are cults of Asmodeus.
Yep. So that attack, I'm going to take the hammer and I'm going to take it to the side of his knee.
All right, roll an attack.
26.
26, you know what? That hits. That hits this dude who's only wearing mage robes.
17.
Good fucking lord. Jesus Christ. All right, let me pull up a text thing here so I can track his health. Oh no, roll 20 can do that.
Barbarian things. Roll damage. Fuck.
Fucking hell. So you hit him right in his knee, and as you do, he stops talking and he falls over and he yells. And as he yells, it seems to be 3 different voices yelling. He goes, "Ugh!" And he falls over to the ground, and this blue magic dims, and so does the red magic on the ruby rabbit. The ruby rabbit is now freed from whatever was binding him, and he falls over to the ground and starts breathing heavily. You are now in combat with the executioner, the acolyte, and the ruby rabbit.
Okay. I would like to use my second attack.
So roll initiative, asshole.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, he's just trying to cheat, bro. What's your AC, Brax? You have 29 AC again?
Damn
I
right.
have 16 AC. Initiative 6.
Okay, let me add the names for these tokens real quick.
Yep. The second attack, by the way, is an a new attack. It's part of my first attack. That's why I was mentioning it.
Fucking hell! I don't want to give that to you so bad. Well, I'll say your first action was sneaking up on him, and your second action was the attack.
All right, we'll take it.
Okay, your initiative is a 6. The cultists are going to roll initiative. They rolled a 16, and they're going to move as a group. And Wolfman is going to roll initiative. He got an 8, so he will be going last. Okay, Thorgrin, or actually, it is the Executioner's turn. He is going to spend half of his movement getting back up on his knee, and he points at you, and he says with 3 different voices, "You interfere in the business of Asmodeus. Prepare to burn at the lowest levels of hell. Submit. Submit." And he is going to cast...
Mike, you should have told me
Charm.
what to say. I could have said it in unison with you.
Oh yeah, Sam, do you want to be the cultist executioner?
I can't. I'm not. Thank you, but I'm not prepared to actually play D&D right now. I need to
Okay.
I need to be sharp.
Okay, I might throw over to you to voice what the acolytes say, okay?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, okay, I don't have to. But he's going to cast Charm Person on you.
Okay.
D&D combat.
My D&D sea legs again.
Oh my god, you gave me a 7th level spell, Mike.
I
Yeah.
know. You found a relic in a cult.
That's some shit.
So roll a charisma check. You need to beat a 18 or a 13, my bad.
Oh, that should not be advantage. I'm going to re-roll that.
Why?
Because-
Whenever we do this, we just take the first one.
No. 1 second. There we go.
No.
No, I just want to make sure that
uh,
what I'm putting out is like known first.
Actually,
Not-
DM, you can see here on my character sheet, I wrote, I cannot roll badly.
Yeah, I'm just not allowed. Must
He's not.
be good
Okay, yep.
rolls.
You can use this once per rage ability called Fanatical Focus to re-roll.
Please and thank you. And you said it was charisma?
Charisma, you need to beat a 13.
Nat 20.
Nice.
You. Thorgrin, you feel something creep into your mind. These whispers appear to come from nowhere and tell you to submit to the cult of Asmodeus, but in your rage, you throw them off. That was the executioner's turn. Next, the acolytes are going to go, and they can move 30 feet per turn, so 5, 10. Yeah, so they're both going to be able to get right up to you, Thorgrin.
Okie
One
dokie.
rushes you from the top, one from the bottom, and you are surrounded by cultists now. And the acolytes are going to bite you.
I got one now. Bite
I
you.
was making a joke.
I was gonna be like, hey, they didn't buy me dinner first.
One of them casts guidance on the other. The other one summons a packed blade and is going to strike at you. So they're going to roll an attack +4. Motherfucker. So with a nat 1, he stabs at thee and he misses completely and he fumbles his packed blade, and the moment it falls out of his hand, it is dismissed. He will have to spend another action in order to re-summon it. So that was the cult's turn. Great introduction for the cult of Asmodeus. Thorgrin, it is now your turn.
Okay, hits 1 and 2 are going upside the cultist executioner's head.
Give it to me.
Okay, I will recklessly attack this time.
Okay.
Crit 27.
Fucking hell, dog. Fucking
Have you
hell.
crit twice?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's a hit. Fucking hell. So this is your crit damage, or do I need to
That's
add all
32.
this?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. So
Yeah.
with a 32 plus 17, that's what? 49.
It is
49.
yeah, 49.
49. So the executioner has taken 49 damage in the space of 3 seconds. Go ahead and roll your next attack.
21.
That hits.
But I forgot to advantage it because of the reckless attack. 24.
Okay, yeah, that also hits.
I was crit fishing.
I need to make a token for cultist barbarian real quick.
17.
17. You hit him with that first critical hit. You hit his other knee, and they buckle together, and he falls to the ground, and he starts breathing heavily. And then you just bring your maul down. Tell me how you want to kill this guy.
Okay, so I ran in, hit the first knee, he cast the magic, his two
Mhm.
goons came up on me, ignoring them completely. Second knee, and then I raise it over my head and just bring it down like you would on a watermelon. Just splash.
Okay. And much like Gallagher's watermelons, his skull and face just bursts, adding another bloodstain to this dungeon room, and the executioner is dead. And you notice after you bring that hammer down on him, the body that was inside these robes fades away, and the robes fall flat to the floor. The acolytes look in horror at what you have done.
I'm gonna let out the most maniacal laugh that I can. Like, drool and spit are just going flying. Just.
That's pretty good. That's a good
The- It is now the Ruby Rabbit's turn, the Wolfman's turn. He stands up and he and he activates his own rage, and he dashes across the room, limping with each step across to stand over the cultist's, the executioner's robes. And he is going to take 2 swipes at the acolyte that cast guidance. I'm just going to roll 2 attacks for him. One was a nat 20. The other one was a 4. The nat 20 hits. He is going to swipe with his claws and do double damage, doing 10 damage to this acolyte. And these acolytes do not have as much health as the executioner did. And that is 1 round of combat for our boy Thorgrin. Going back, Blinken, did you want to do anything in Troll Skull Manor with Elzerna or Lif or Aranex?
I mean, not necessarily. I would probably just probably converse with Elzerna here and there, be like, "Oh, don't worry, you'll be all right," sort of thing,
Okay, so Elzerna she's like swinging that glass of apple juice around in the glass, and she's looking at it, and she says, "Mr. Blinken, if it's bad to hurt people, as my parents do, right?"
Well, there's a difference there. It's bad to do it out of how they're doing it, but it's also, I feel like personally for me, if I have to hurt someone, it's because they're attacking you, right? Now, I don't condone, literally. Well, no offense, but your family is in a cult. And I take another swig of my wine. Look, there's a difference between fighting for your life and fighting for evil. If you're fighting for your life in defense, I say that's okay. But if you're fighting for evil intentions and actually doing harm for evil intentions, that I think is not all right.
That's right. And her voice gets kind of tight, and she says, My parents, they do bad things for bad reasons, and I know they have to be stopped, and I was ready to do it. Am I a coward if I don't want to help tomorrow? Am I wrong? Am I letting everyone down?
Wicked takes another swig of his wine, and he takes a deep breath, and then he looks at Elzerna and says, "No, you're nothing is wrong. It's okay to not fight, especially if you don't need to. The only time you fight is if you have to fight for your life, for defending your own life. Don't get it mixed up with evil intentions, because evil intentions is obviously, for example, the cult and everything. They kill for a reason. They kill for believing in their gods of whatever hellhole of a demon they could come up with. Asmodeus, oh god." He takes another swig. And then he's like, "Look, I think you're just fine if you don't want to help. I don't blame you. The other guys probably wouldn't blame you. We appreciate your thought, but there's nothing wrong in backing down of a fight." Now, if they persist, there's a difference. If you get attacked by someone, by all means defend for your life. Don't do it for evil intentions.
Okay. She thinks about what you say, and she's swirling that glass of apple juice around. And Aranax, who's in his stone form in your pocket, sends you the mental image of him moving around the bar area, like he wants to be free of his stone form for a bit.
And then I look back at Elzerna. Here, you can talk to their dog. I let Aranax out, and I'll roll, what is it, a D12?
A D12. You can roll it. It's not going to matter much. You're about to sleep.
Yeah, that's true. I'll do that.
Yeah.
So
All right.
D12.
You summon. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and do that.
There you go.
All right. Your hand burns, and the gold dust in the stone and the blue magic and some of your skin form the form of Aranax, the now youngling gold dragon, with one green eye, one red eye, and no mouth. And as he comes to, he stretches out, and Elzerna looks at him with wide eyes because she hasn't seen him this big yet. And he slowly wraps his head or one of his wings around her and nuzzles her with his neck and shares some of his warmth with her. And Elzerna holds onto him very tightly. But she's looking at you over this wing, and she says, "Mr. Blinken, my father, he has a rage within him. I'm worried that with what we do tomorrow night, if he's still alive, his rage, it will come for all of us. And the city. And you, my friends in particular. I'm very scared of what will happen if we're not successful. Please be careful tomorrow. And please do what you have to do."
Blinken nods and says, "Of course, I always try to, whatever, it may be not by your popular belief, but I'm trying to make things, whatever we're doing, planned together so that we take every caution imaginable. So, I'm prepared. I'm thinking Thorgrin might be prepared. I'm assuming the other guys might be prepared, but who knows? But me, personally, I'm trying to make sure we do things properly. So I will try my best to be as careful as we can."
Blinken, she holds up her cup of apple juice to you for a cheers, and she says, "To a long life, Mr. Blinken."
And then
And you,
I'll raise my glass and says, "Here, here."
And as you do that, you notice through the reflection of the glass, you can see Elzerna and Aranax, but you can also see that ghostly figure of Elzerna's brother that was sacrificed by the Castellanter 10 years ago. That's trapped in the soul coin that you gave her, and he's looking dead at you, Blinken, and he gives you a slow nod, also saying, "Do what you have to do tomorrow."
And I'll just nod at the ghost as well and take a little swig of the wine.
Fantastic. Going back to Inchi and Huel, y'all know that looking for the Ruby Rabbits, they are set up all over town. They set up little booths where they distribute food and clothing to the peasants of Waterdeep. And after looking around in the dock ward for a bit, you get to, well, how the hell do you pronounce this? Belnimbra Street. And the Ruby Rabbits are there, and they are distributing some clothes and some fruit that they have to the peasants of Waterdeep. And standing there is, shoot, which one is it gonna be? Let me get their tokens really quick. Is Thromstoker Cause and Sinesh of Thresh, the leaders of the Ruby Rabbits. And they see both of you coming and carrying this big box, and Thromstoker says, "Oh, yes, Comrade Inchi. It is good to see you again. I bring good news from your family. The training of your goblin family is going very well. Should the Castellanters try to take their village from them, I think that they will be able to defend themselves from a very small group of attackers." And Sinesh goes, Yeah, we've been training them up good. No problems at all." Inchi, roll an insight check on Sinesh.
Absolutely.
Oh boy, here goes Inchi killing again.
Nat 20, here I come. Okay, 2, Let me check my modifier.
These are not the right tokens for Throm.
Okay, I do have a +5, so that's a 7.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, I changed Throm's art. Let me actually put it in the Discord chat. Oh Jesus.
Yes, my child.
Haha. That's very offensive to me. I was raised Christian.
It is okay. I forgive you for being offended.
Oh, fuck you. All right. Inchi, what did you roll on that insight?
7.
Yeah, just like Sinesh said, there's been no problems training your family. And Throm Stoker Cause, this big, giant turtle with this massive shell on his back, says, Inchi and your comrade, what have you brought us?
And she opens up the crate, pulls out the spear that has the chicken still impaled on it, and like jabs the pointy end into the ground, letting the chicken just kind of slosh onto the bottom. I've got spears.
And Throm Stoker walks over and he examines the metal spear. He picks it up out of the ground. He gives it like a push and a pull, and you notice that he's able to bend this metal spear, but he just tests the tension on it. He doesn't really like bend it and fuck it up. And he says, My Inchi, this is a great thing you have brought to the revolution. We will be able to use these weapons to put the nobles in their place, the same as everyone else. A person, a working person, and they can for once get off their lazy asses and actually work for their gold. And Sinesh says, Wow, Throm, with this we'll be able to actually protect our encampments and protect our distribution centers. We can actually expand our operation. And Throm goes, No, this will be for the soldiers. The war is coming, Sinesh. You need to start leaving these things behind. They were simply for recruitment. And Sinesh looks at the crowd of people that he's been feeding and giving clothes to, and he says, This is important too, Throm. And Throm says, Sinesh, when this is over, everyone will not need to come to us for food. So, Inchi and Huel, y'all did all of this so that you could get some goons from the Ruby Rabbits for help. How would you like to ask for that?
Hey, you wanna test these spears?
Throm says, These are excellent spears that you have brought us, Inchi. I am very, very proud of you.
Well, I mean, you could test them better by stabbing some castellators.
You have my attention, Inchi.
And she nudges Huel with his elbow. Yeah. There's a talent show happening, and we could use some stabbings from spears to help cause a little trouble of our own for these castellators.
I mean, it's pretty smart.
Okay, all right. So y'all inform them of what's going on, and Throm Stoker Cause seems very interested. Nobles all gathered together in one place with their children as well. They ask you some questions about security, and you mention that there's all kinds of guards around, and that whatever y'all do, you're going to have to do it quick, because remember the Black Staff said that if there was a problem at El Torchel Academy, she would get there as quick as possible. And Throm Stoker Cause says, yes, this would be a glorious way to kick off the revolution. Sinesh, do you think you could lead a team of 4 other Ruby Rabbits and assist these, or 3 other Ruby Rabbits, and assist these people in whatever it is they have to do? And Sinesh goes, yeah, I'll take them, and I'll make sure that we only hurt the nobles. So they haggle a bit back and forth over how many people they're going to give you. I shouldn't have said how many people. So go ahead and roll a charisma check. Both of you roll it, and we'll take whoever's is highest.
Yep.
Or a persuasion check.
All right, so that is a 17 plus 1, 18.
18. Heal, what did you get? Kirby.
Oh,
Was just
Kirby DM me and said he got a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Okay, so y'all do very well. So they actually are going to give you Sinesh plus 4 other people. So that's 5 people. And they say, Sinesh says, yeah, so tomorrow night, like, what do you want us to do? Do we need to infiltrate the school, wait outside, and fight our way in? You said there's going to be a lot of guards, so our placement is going to be pretty important here.
We're gonna get them in the sewers, right? No, the sewers, but underneath the stage.
The basement underneath the stage? Yeah. So how would y'all like to try to get them into the school? You know what?
Mm.
I'll let y'all think about that, and we'll go back to Thorgren, okay?
Sounds good.
Nice job. You went from getting 3 people to getting 5 people. All right,
Sweet.
Thorgren. We are back in the basement of El Torchel Academy. The executioner's robes lie on the floor. The ruby rabbit wolfman stands before you. He is howled to enrage himself, and he has just attacked the acolyte to your north. It is the acolyte's turn, and the one on the top here is acolyte 1. So he is going to hit you with an Eldritch Blast. So that is +4. He got a 9. Does that hit you?
No.
No. The other one at the bottom panics and also casts Eldritch Blast.
Now,
Against
did you
you?
give these guys advantage?
I should have.
You should have.
Okay, so I'll say that 15 + 4, 19 I rolled was Acolyte 1's advantage roll. So he
Okay.
hit you. So we're
That
going to
would
do
hit, yeah.
the Eldritch Blast. Thank you for reminding me. That is a d10 + 2. So he did 7 damage against you, Thorgren.
No goose.
And that's halved because you're raged, right?
Yeah.
All right, that was force damage, by the way. Second one is going to go. He's going to roll with advantage.
Oh, no, I take full damage, so 7.
Okay,
Yeah, because I'm not bear totem.
okay. The Acolyte 2 rolled a 14 as his highest. Is that going to hit you?
No. Minimum 16.
Okay, so they miss. Thorgren, it is now your turn.
All right. With that evil maniacal laugh and the watermelon exploding, and Buddy turning into like Ben Kenobi there for a second,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the guards, still just yelling, "Serve me or die!"
They have this mask on, but they are shaking. They are terrified of you.
Yeah. So serve me or die.
Okay. They say, Asmodeus, give me strength. They're not going to serve you.
Okay. So attack 1.
Okay.
Sorry, that 19. Because I'm recklessly attacking again. I should specify that.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so that's the one on top, by the way.
Okay.
18.
18. This one, you hit him so hard, you crack his face mask, and it shatters and gets flung into the wall. And he stands up for a second, and he's woozy, so he wobbles back and forth, and then he falls over to the ground, dead. And you hear, echoing throughout this room, "Oh, he was a good one. I was really looking forward to what he was going to do. Such a shame." Thorgren, what do you do next?
Then watch this, motherfucker! And I'm gonna 180. I'm just full spin. Just same thing, just overhand on this guy now.
Okay.
21.
21. Hey, guess what? That hits.
14.
14 damage. Oh, fuck. Let me look at his health real quick. 14, so you take away a good half of his health. All right, it's now the Ruby Rabbit's turn. He runs over on all fours to this acolyte, and he is also going to attack twice. And he rolled really low because he's been tortured for a few days, so he's not at his best. But he pushes the acolyte steps back into the door, and he realizes he has nowhere left to run. Let's just go ahead and wrap up this combat. The acolyte is going to try to Eldritch Blast the Ruby Rabbit. And with a 12, he does not get through the armor that the wolf man is wearing. Thorgren, what would you like to do?
Yield or be mush!
All right, roll that attack.
He's not surrendering?
No, he's not. He's a cultist.
He can be a cultist, but he can be a smart cultist. Double nat ones!
The gods are against you. So you slam your hammer into the ground beside this acolyte, and it actually buries itself into the stone. And you can't pull it back out. You can't use this again without spending an action to pull it out. And you hear in your head, "Oh, Thorgrid, we haven't really met yet, but you are my favorite by far."
So, thwack hammers in the stone.
Yep.
Gonna let go with both hands, right foot back. I'm just gonna take his go for his head and just right for the torch on the wall. I'm putting that torch through his head.
Through his head. All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
17.
That hits.
7.
This would be an improvised melee weapon. 7.
Oh, improvised? Okay, one
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, it sounds like an improvised melee weapon to me.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that. I'm just gonna redo the damage because instead of it
Okay.
being that, it would be this for 11.
That takes you to 23. And you whack this acolyte upside the head, or you shove this into his face, and he's pinned between the torch and the door. And you crack his mask as well. And go ahead and roll a d4 of fire damage from the torch.
4.
4. So with that, you catch the hood of his robe on fire, and it burns and burns, and this acolyte also falls over to the ground, dead. And much like the other two cultists, his robes fall flat against the floor as his body fades away. And you hear, echoing off the walls, slow clapping, and you hear a voice say, "Well, that is just a show, and boy, do I love a good show. Thorgrin, really. I mean, you took something away from me, but God, you did it with such style. I just have to give you points for that." And you look to where the source of that voice is coming from, and you can see in the middle of the room, there's a man dressed in a fancy purple coat with a red handkerchief and this handlebar mustache. He has a top hat on, and he is snapping his fingers, and a couple of sparks appear from his fingers, and then a flame is on his thumb, and he raises this red pipe to his lips, and he uses his thumb flame to light whatever tobacco is in that pipe, and he takes a few puffs of it, and then he looks directly at you. And Thorgrin, this is your first time meeting Avi, the used cart salesman. And he looks at you and he says, my boy, you do such great work. That's really why I haven't come to you. I don't know what to offer you, except 100 goons that you could just maul your way through left and right. Oh, it'd be an amazing bloodbath. He says, but don't mind me. I'm just here to collect what's mine. And he walks over to where the executioner's robes are, and he waves his hand in the air, and the robes go flying off in one direction, and left where the body of this executioner should be is a small soul coin. You've seen one of these before. It was in Milton's pouch after you killed him. It was the soul coin that contained the soul of Elzerna's brother. And the salesman bends down and picks it up and says, these things used to bring me such joy, but really the value of them has gone down. So many of you just die so easily. I mean, look at this guy. I gave him everything. I gave him so many blessings, and he doesn't even last 10 seconds. It's such a shame. And he walks over to this other acolyte, and he again waves the robe away, and there's another soul coin. He bends down and picks it up. Thorgrin, do you say anything to Avi, the used cart salesman?
Yes, I do actually. So when he's picking
Okay.
up the second coin, I'm gonna hold my hand out like I'm expecting him to hand me something. And when he looks at me,
He reaches up and he just slaps you on the hand as a high five. He goes, good
Oh.
show, boy.
well, you know the saying to the winner goes the spoils.
He says, oh, you're free to take these robes. The castle enters paid for them. They're very nice. They'll fetch you a few silver pieces. But these souls, they're mine. Whatever limited power they have, they got from me, from a deal they made with me. So this is mine. It's written in literal blood. So yeah, and he walks like straight across from you, no fear of you whatsoever. He pushes the ruby rabbit out of the way, and he walks over to the final acolyte and dismisses the robe, and there's a soul coin there. Thorgrin, what do you do?
You know what? He is beneath me. I have no reason to start a fight with this man. He's just here to collect what is his. And I'm going to put on the executioner's robe and make myself look like the executioner. There's no
You look-
bodies left, right?
No, there's no bodies.
Oh, perfect.
There is still a blood stain where the executioner's head was when you killed him, but that all faded. His body faded away.
Oh, that's fine. This entire place is covered in blood. It shouldn't mean anything. So, I'm gonna grab some of the acolyte, like one of the acolyte robes and what's left of a mask,
Mm-hmm.
hand it to the Ruby Rabbit and be like, here, put this on. And I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
I'll
the third uniform and stuff it in the bag.
Yeah, between the two acolytes, you have an unburned robe and an unbroken mask. And Avi bends down, he picks up the final soul coin, and then with just like two of his fingers, he picks up your maul and picks it up out of the stone like it's effortless, and he hands it back over to you. Or he holds it out for you to grab.
Side-eyeing him. Can I insight?
Yeah,
7.
he is thinking. You can't tell what kind of thoughts he's having, but he is thinking. And he says, you know, boyo, since you want one of these coins, I don't know what you'd use it for up here on the material plane, but if you really want it, I'll make a deal for you. I'll give you one of these coins, and hell, I'll let you know what all is in this dungeon of mine here, but you just gotta do a little something something for me, okay?
What?
Tomorrow night, just don't kill Victoro. He has some things that he needs to do for me, and really,
Yeah,
I
no,
would-
have a good day, sir. It was a pleasure meeting you. You can keep your coins. His ass is grass, and I'm
he
the mower.
he snaps his fingers and goes, see, I knew it. I knew it wouldn't work on you. Hey, Thorgrim,
Sorry.
what's
Yes, go
your
ahead.
dream?
My dream? I'll get back to you when I figure that out.
He goes, yep. See, I knew this wouldn't really be worth it. And he hands your hammer, your maul. He hands your maul back to you, and he says, "Have fun tomorrow night." And he opens this door, and he walks out, and he whistles a little jaunty tune as he does. Okay, Thorgrim, you are now alone in this room with the Ruby Rabbit. I'm gonna leave these bodies here, though.
All right. So what I am going to do is, I'm assuming this is the sacrifice room, or is this just an altar room?
It would have been a great question to ask Avi.
Well, no, I'm asking you because I don't want nothing to do with Avi.
Yeah, this is the sacrifice room.
Okay. So, I'm going to find the most hidden spot that I can,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hide the gem.
Okay, pick a spot to hide that. That is your choice. And I'll say that you hide it out of sight, but wherever you put it is where Xanathar is going to appear. So I'm going to let you choose that.
In this corner here somewhere.
Okay. All right, you walk up to this big old statue. Do you want to examine the statue at all?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Roll a perception check.
23.
Fantastic. So you're looking at this statue, and the statue is... Oh shit, not that.
No, tell me, please.
Okay, that purple square is where you hide the gemstone. The statue, you thought it was a man earlier, but when you look at it, it is a snake that looks like a man. It actually looks like some kind of reptile creature at first, but when you get up to it, you notice that his arms are also covered in scales, and there are snakes coming out of his sleeve, and he doesn't have feet. It's a bunch more little snake heads coming out, and underneath is a placard that says, Lord Asmodeus, ruler of the 9 hells, may you be brought back to greatness.
Okay, I just had a thought.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, there's one more detail. This big staff that he's holding in his hand, it is made out of a different type of stone. It is made out of ruby.
Good to know.
Okay, what were you going to do?
All right. The plan was for Victoro to fall into the trapdoor, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, now that we're done this, I'm going to hand the Ruby Rabbit. Well, first off, I'm going to introduce myself. Hi, it is I, your savior. And who are you?
Oi, my name is Mr. Barks.
Mr. Bucks or
Barks.
Barks? Oh.
He says, hey, savior, Thank you for helping me get out of that torture. And he's breathing heavily and he's clutching his side. And he says, "Do you have any healing on you?"
I do, and I'm gonna hand him that healing potion I found earlier.
Okay, he takes that, he drinks it. He's not looking so great, but he's looking better. And he starts breathing normally again. And he says, "Mate, I don't know why in God's name you came down here, but thank you so much. They've been torturing me and my comrades for days. They got me, two of my friends, and a goon from the Xanathar Guild, and some kind of human noble down here. This place is beyond fucked, man."
Oh, the goon's dead. He didn't make it. Yeah, no. So, they're gonna
He
sacrifice
says,
you to Asmodeus.
"Yeah, I got that part. No, there's a goon in the jail cells."
Oh, so they had two Xanathar goons.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we can use him. Do you know where the cells are?
He says, "Yeah, mate, yeah, I can, and with that maul of yours, we'll make quick work of the guards."
Well, yeah. So I also need you to do something now that I found you. Not that this was intended, but I scratched your back. Can you give me a hand with something?
He says, "Absolutely.
Perfect.
Sounds like you've got it out for these noble bastards just as much as I do."
Well, I gotta dig through 3 feet of stone by the end of the night.
He's confused about why, but he's game for whatever you need.
Perfect. Show me where the jail cell is, where the other guys are hidden. I will deal with that, but I need you to start doing the digging, because the sooner that's done, the better. That's the big important thing.
He asks you if you have any tools or anything that could assist him.
I have hand axes, daggers, I have my maul, I have this, I just start listing off all the weapons I have.
Of everything you have, probably the maul would be the best at breaking stone. It's going to be back-breaking work because he's going to have to swing it upwards, but he's down to help.
Perfect. We'll figure out how to give you the maul at some point because I still need that. And we're gonna make our way over to the jail cell.
Okay, he walks you over to this door on the west side here. I'm going to give this stealth roll to you. You creak it open, and you can see this area right here. There's a low-level acolyte in the black robes and mask right here, standing next to a door. He points at that door and says, that there's the jail cell. They're holding that human noble somewhere else, though. He was only in there for a couple of hours."
Alright, so I'm gonna just step on out. I'm not even, gonna try to stealth. I'm just gonna walk up to this guy as close as I can.
I wasn't expecting that, but we're gonna fade away from Thorgren and go back to Inchi and Huel talking to the Ruby Rabbits at one of their distribution centers. Thormstoker Cause has picked up this abyssal chicken, and he is just he's pulled out a sharp knife. One of those knives that are curved, and he is breaking off the carapace and skinning this abyssal chicken. Inchi and Huel, have y'all decided how you would like to sneak your 5 Ruby Rabbit agents into the school?
I lean over and whisper to Huel, does the Huel go... not Huel, no, I'm sorry, I'm confused. Does the sewers go straight to the basement?
Y'all have not found... He misspoke earlier. Y'all have not found a sewer entrance into the basement. The sewer thing that y'all found, you found from the privies inside the school. If you go through the small pipe in the privy room, about I think I said 10 yards, you get out into the main sewer. So there's a small pipe that's 1 foot wide that leads into the main sewer area.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Thank you for clarifying,
yeah.
Huel.
Y'all, he was able to get into it last time by sending little Inchi through the 1 foot pipe. So, if y'all transformed into animals, maybe you could crawl through the pipe.
As the performance is going on, we could try to have them just go in through the front. Maybe cloaked to not, give themselves away right away. But as they're doing that, as soon as they get their attention, we can cause trouble behind the scenes. maybe get some confusion going on. What do you
Kirby,
think?
maybe. Oh no, we lost Kirby.
You'll wake up.
I saw his indicator go green for like a split second, and then it went back.
Could have been
I
a
think
snore.
he's having audio issues. Well, Inchi, it looks like it's up to you. You want to try to sneak them in after making some kind of distraction?
You see, and she's line of thinking was that they might be the initial distraction, and then we cause trouble as they are on alert elsewhere, which is why I was really hoping to get Huel's input, because that's the best I and she can come up with.
Well, we could always figure that out next session. You don't have to figure it out right now, but that's a good enough plan
Okay.
for now. They cause a distraction outside of the school, and that leaves y'all free to do stuff inside the school. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, something of the sort. At least in the near the entrance is what I was thinking. But yeah, I think it'd be best if we still had time to plan that out.
Okay. You wrap up your meeting with the Ruby Rabbits, and Thromstoker says, Sinesh will be at the Yawning Portal tomorrow afternoon with all of your comrades, Inchi. They will follow Sinesh's orders, but Sinesh will work with you as needed. And Sinesh gives you a little nod, and he folds his arms, and you again see that he has hand axes and a bow, because he is a ranger. And he says, "Yeah, Inchi, we'll meet you there. I'll get 4 of my best guys."
And she grins and gives a 2 thumbs up. Okay, you should try the fish eggs while you wait for me there. Bonnie makes some really good fish eggs.
Oh, I do love fish. My mother used to make fish back in the swamp I grew up in. And he starts talking about the swamp he grew up in. As you and Huel walk off, having secured your goons for the talent show, Thromstoker goes over to that pallet or that box of spears. He pulls one out and he shows it to the crowd, and he says, "This is no mere spear. This is an inspiration. This is liberation. This is how the workers of Waterdeep rise up." And he starts chanting the Ruby Rabbits call, and he says, "Rise up, rabbits! Don't let the wolves feast." Inchi, I assume you would go back to Trollskull Manor, correct?
Well, and she nudges Huel as he watches that and says, no, that's just a spear. Yeah, let's go home.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Inchi and Huel go back to the Yawning Portal. Everybody's going off to bed. Yep, that's going to be it for y'all. And we are going to let Thorgrin just continue exploring this basement, and then we'll call the game at 11, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
If y'all can think of anything else you'd like to do for the evening, any prep you'd like to do, Waterdeep has stores that are open 24 hours a day. If you'd like to buy some things or use your other relationships to try and get an advantage in this heist. Thorgrin,
Yes.
you were walking straight up to the Acolyte. You have no element of surprise. Your bloody maul, I assume, is in your hands.
Yes.
And the
I
Ruby
am
Rabbit
also.
is right behind you.
I'm also wearing the Executioner's garb right now, and he's wearing a cultist garb.
Yes. You're walking up to him, and he says, "Lo there, humble servant. What business have you in the jail cells?"
Second sacrifice.
He says, "The sacrifices are not happening until tomorrow night, my fellow servant. There will be a feast of blood for Asmodeus, so hopefully we can bring him back to his full power and finally take the war to the Xanathar Guild."
Mike, when he goes, the sacrifice is tomorrow, and then he starts explaining why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna jam my hammer straight up his jaw.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll that attack. It doesn't count as a surprise round, but...
No, but I am going to recklessly attack.
Okay. All right, let's see if you can get this in one hit. That'd be impressive.
10. But, good news, second attack. 20.
The 20 hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
12.
12. 12 does not take him out in one hit. And he goes, he
Oh.
screams.
Forgot
Uh-huh.
to add something.
Okay.
I'm just typing it out 1 second.
Okay.
That would be 21 damage. I lied.
21 damage. All right, so you break his jaw and you get him close to death. He was going to scream out intruder, betrayer, something like that, but you broke his jaw, and his mouth is filled with teeth and blood. So he stumbles backwards, and he is going to try to Eldritch Blast you.
No. Hush, 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 hush. It's okay. Only dreams.
He got a 4, so his Eldritch Blast misses you. The ruby rabbit runs up and
That'd be
bares its
advantage.
teeth. What? Oh, yeah. Thank you.
What, sorry?
It's the
He
same
got a
thing.
4 again. Fucking hell.
He forgot to do the
So he
because you were recklessly attacking.
Oh, yeah, the advantage.
Yeah, he completely whiffs, and the ruby rabbit walks up. Mr. Barks walks up and bares its teeth, and he bites at the acolyte at his neck.
Yeah.
He knows I
Shit.
offered him weapons, right? He doesn't need to use his teeth.
He fucking hates these guys.
Huh?
He did not get enough to hit, so this acolyte is still alive. Thorgrin, it is your turn.
Just give up, or I'm gonna have to kill you.
He mumbles through the blood and teeth, betrayer. He's not going to give up. These cultists are not going to give up.
Man, crit.
Fucking hell. All right, describe how you obliterate this guy.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watermelon him.
All right. I imagine like you hit him from the side and just immediately a chunk of him just disappears into red mist. You hit him so hard you fling him into this door and actually open the door into the next room where the cultist falls over, and you can see this room here. And this cultist is dead, and just like the other ones, he lands on the ground. He does his death rattle, and then his robes fall flat to the ground.
I'm gonna collect everything and put it in a suitcase.
Okay, as you try to go and grab that robe, and then you see the soul coin underneath, you go to reach for it, and you hear, I told you those are mine. Stop. Thorgrin, roll a intelligence check.
1!
Thorgrin, with that 1, you hear 1,000 voices in your head saying, stop, 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 all at once. And they hiss and they slither around in your mind, and your hand freezes just an inch away from where that soul coin was, and you're looking down at the ground, and you see you see a set of feet in nice shoes walk over to you, and then a hand with really well trimmed fingernails and perfect cuticles reach down and grab that coin, and then they step away, and then those footsteps just fade away, and as they do, you're able to move again.
So, I'm just gonna look at the ceiling and be like, look, if you're gonna keep stealing the coins from under me, at least do me the favor and just remove the guy from the process so I don't have to get that, I don't have to do all the work.
He says, their souls are mine when they die. That's the deal they made. And if you kill them, I collect their souls. So you have to kill them first.
Okay,
Then I
so I
get
want to
their
collect a
souls.
bounty on those souls.
No.
All right.
Actually, I'll tell you what.
Nope,
you
you said no.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So-
All right. He was going to... I'm not even going to tell you what he was going to do. Okay. He was going to give you something good.
Cultist robes into the suitcase. What's in
Okay,
this
you
room?
have... Actually, yeah, this is a room where there's going to be loot. So dangling from the ceiling are different kinds of bottles that have candles inside them. And there's green bottles, red bottles, blue bottles. There's all kinds of shades of light going around the room. And you need to roll a D100.
94.
94. Okay, you find amongst the items in these rooms a wand. Roll a Arcana check on it.
15.
15. You have decent Arcana for a barbarian. You find a wand of the War Mage, which gives you +1 to spell attacks.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay. You're back out in the hallway with the ruby rabbit, and he points at the door and he says, "Beyond this, that's where my comrades are being held. It's heavily guarded. There's another one of those executioners in there."
I'm going to hand, this ruby rabbit. I'm going to hand him either two
His
hand
name is
axe.
Mr. Barks.
I'm not calling him Mr. Barks.
Huh?
Mr. Wolfenstein can
Oh,
either
that's
get
so much better.
Mr. Wolfenstein can either have 2 hand axes, a dagger, or he can use his hands, or he can have a hand axe and a dagger, his choice.
He'll go with 2 hand axes.
Okay, so he temporarily will have 2 hand axes. All right. So, I'm going to get into character, slap myself a bit, stand up straight, and I'm going to walk in.
Okay, I'm going to reveal this area to you. Okay, you walk into this room, and you can see 2 acolytes, an executioner. There are also 3 other people in the cells here. There's a ruby rabbit, who is a duck person, a ruby rabbit who is a raccoon person, and then over here, shoved in a small cage where he has to crouch, is a Xanathar Thieves Guild goon. You walk in wearing the robe of an executioner, and the executioner in the room looks at you and goes, "Ah, servant, how has the interrogation of the Wolfman gone?"
I'm going to walk up to the executioner.
Uh-huh.
Gonna motion for Mr. Wolfenstein to walk in,
Yeah, he follows right behind you.
and I'm gonna turn to him, and as I'm speaking, I'm grabbing my maul with both hands, and I'm looking at him, and I go, "Yes, the interrogation went well," and I'm gonna rage
Okay,
and take my maul, and I'm going to aim for the executioner's jaw.
okay. Go
Would you
ahead
like me to
and-
roll initiative, or?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
this will count. Ah, shit. Yeah, I guess this would be a surprise. So go ahead and roll your attack and damage.
Okay. So initiative of 20,
Okay.
and then 24 to hit.
24 to hit, that hits.
24.
24 damage. All right.
And then
I'm gonna say you don't get a second attack. Your
Okay.
your other action was pretending to be the fellow cultist.
Okay.
All right, 24. Everybody's gonna roll initiative. You got a 20. Wolfman is gonna keep his 8, and the executioner is going to roll for all the cultists in the room. He got a 10. Oh shit! Ignore that. That was an accident.
Oh god, the damage!
Yeah.
All right, so combat has started. Next up, it is the executioner's turn, and he is going to immediately look at you, point at you, and cast Maddening Darkness.
I have dark vision of 60.
The darkness spreads in a spear in a 60-foot radius. It spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness. Non-magical light, as well as light created by spells, cannot illuminate the area. Shrieks, gibbering, and mad laughter can be heard within the spear. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
This is advanced darkness.
Okay, you said wisdom?
Wisdom.
Okay.
Oh shit, this is gonna hit everybody in the room. Fuck.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, that should not have been advantage. My bad.
Yep, this is hitting everyone. This is hitting people in rooms you haven't even seen yet. Oh shit, who just left? Oh,
Sean, hopping off for
Okay.
the night, my rolls may have been bad, but the session was great, thank you.
all right. You got a 19?
It would have been a 19 if we take the first roll, yeah.
All right, and his saving throw is 13. So, oh fucking hell, Jesus Christ. He is going to roll 6d8s for a total of 34. You saved, so you are going to take 17 damage.
Okay.
All right, the acolytes need to roll to save. They are also going to take 17 damage each because they saved. Some people in a room you haven't gone to are going to roll. They also saved. And the ruby rabbits are going to roll. They got a nat 20. They are able to plug their ears and not hear this at all. The Xanathar goon is going to roll, and he also saves, so he takes 17. That is the executioner's turn. Acolyte 1 right here is going to run up to you, Thorgrin, and hit you with... What's he going to hit you with? What's he going to hit your bitch ass with? He's just going to Eldritch Blast you. These are just Eldritch Blast machines right here. So I'm going to roll for both of them.
All right.
One of them would have gotten a... What is it to hit? +4 to hit, so 15. That doesn't hit you, right?
No. Was that with advantage?
No, that was for both of them. So neither of them are able to hit you. Okay?
Perfect.
All right. Wolfman is going to go. He has taken 17 damage. And he is going to howl, and he is going to run at the executioner with the hand axes, and he is going to make an attack. What does reckless attack do again?
There you go.
Thank you. So he is going to attack with advantage on his first attack. One of those was a 17, so he's going to hit. What damage do your hand axes do?
1d6
1d6
plus strength.
plus strength. He is a +3 to strength, so he did 17 damage to the executioner. So he has taken 32 damage tonight. He's going to roll his second attack, which was a 3, so that one misses. The executioner has taken 32 damage. Orgrin, it is your turn.
All right. Let's do this again. Time to hurt someone. 23.
That hits. 24 damage.
24.
All right, you hit this man with a burst of radiant light, and you hit him, and it does the anime thing where it shows it 3 different times, and then he falls back in slow motion, and he lands on the ground, and just like you've seen a couple times before, his robes fall
sorry.
flat.
These were meant to be non-lethal.
Oh,
I should have specified that earlier.
Do 24
I
damage.
non-lethally deal 24 damage to this guy's head.
All right, you. Let's say you hit him in the chest. You break a couple bones, some ribs, and he falls to the floor and he starts breathing heavily. But he is not dead, and he is knocked out.
I mean, I'm fine if he's brain dead as long as he's not physically dead.
You know what? That works too. He falls down to the floor and he starts drooling.
Perfect.
All right,
I don't
you have
want
a
to
second.
kill them. Second
have
attack
a
is going on
second
the
attack, right?
other acolyte. Yes, I do.
Okay,
17.
gimme. Hits.
15.
15. This acolyte falls non-lethally as well.
Perfect.
All right, you managed to hit him so hard he goes into one of these jail cells, and he is also non-lethally fucked up.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Since that executioner hit the ground, the darkness around you fades, and those whispers in your mind cease. Acolyte 2's turn. He's going to hit you with a hex. He's going to place a curse on you.
Okay.
So his attacks are going to do an extra 1d6 necrotic damage, and he is going to give you a disadvantage on strength checks.
Do I not have to? Do I not get a save against this spell?
Yeah, my bad. You would.
Okay.
You need to beat a 12.
Wisdom.
Oh shit. No, he would just roll his attack. My bad.
Oh, okay.
+4, that's 16. So that hits you. So you are now hexed. You are cursed. That is his turn. It is the Wolfman's turn. He is going to dash forward or run to the other side of the sky and attack twice with the hand axes. I'm just going to roll them both at the same time. Both of those would hit. So he's going to roll 2d6 worth of damage against this guy. And you said they were plus strength, so that would be a 7 plus 3, so he does 10 damage to the acolyte. And that, I believe, would kill the acolyte. So this acolyte does die because this guy was not doing it non-lethally. He falls over to the floor, bleeding from a chest slash, and then his robes fall flat to the floor. And you know that there is a soul coin under there. The ruby rabbit immediately starts trying to go over to the jail cells, and he tries to talk to his comrades, and he tries the jail cells, but they are locked, and he begins looking around for keys. What do you do, Thorgrin?
Okay. So I'm gonna use my maul, separate the soul coin from this guy's outfit, take the outfit into the bag, like the suitcase of holding.
Okay. Do you even try to snatch the soul coin?
No.
Okay.
No, he made it clear. But what I am going to do is this guy has a broken jaw. you said,
Mhm.
correct?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Non-lethally, I'm gonna break his hands so he can't, semantic to the spells.
Yeah.
So
I
I
mean,
break his hands.
he's knocked out.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
And I'm
I
gonna,
think that would do extra damage to him.
I mean,
Tell
okay,
me how
so
you would break someone's hand without doing damage to them.
just step on it.
Okay. That would do damage to him.
But I'm not trying to kill him. It's just his hand, right? If you break your
Oh
hand, you're
my
not going to die.
God. Okay. Yeah. You non-lethally break his hands.
And then I'm going to strip him of his equipment, obviously, into the suitcase. Do I find a key or anything for the jail doors?
Yeah, rummaging around in there, you manage to find a pouch with 10 gold coins in it, as well as a set of keys.
Perfect. So, I'm gonna put the unconscious guys in the cells.
Okay.
Hands and jaws, dealt with.
Okay.
Strip gear into the bag, so I have extra cultist uniforms. I'm gonna free the. I'm going to free our current prisoners, and I'm going to.
The duck steps out of his cell and he goes quack 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 quack, and Mr. Barks goes, "We're getting out of here tonight, mate." And the raccoon comes out and he stretches and cracks his knuckles and he looks like he's ready for a fight as well.
Cool. I'm gonna look at the Thieves Guild guy and be like, "You're helping too."
And he goes, "Yeah, but as soon as I get out of here, we're done, mate. Done."
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring them to the room that we were digging in and get
Okay.
them to do that.
All right. Thorgrin, as you're walking out of this room, you can hear the sound of someone flipping a coin as you let the door close behind you.
Have fun with the other 2 coins.
He goes, "You're a real petty son of a bitch, aren't you, Thorgrin?"
Oh, you ain't seen shit yet.
You hear a sinister chuckle. All right. We're gonna call it here in a second, but you set all of these guys to work. I mean, I was gonna have you roll a stealth check, but you fucking killed everybody on the path back. Roll a
It's
stealth
the
check
barbarian way.
to get past the cat. You come up the way that you came before, beside this thing, but for 5 people, you're gonna have to roll a stealth check to all get into this room.
Okay. I mean, I still have the executioner outfit on. I took the cultist uniform back from Buddy. How many cultist uniforms would I have now, actually?
Looking at all the dead bodies, and the unconscious ones, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 acolyte, 5 acolyte uniforms, and 2 executioner uniforms.
And 2 execute. Okay. So yeah, I get the uniform back. I give the guys what, spare weapons I have. I'm keeping them all.
Okay.
I'm sorry. And yes, let's do the stealth-a-roonies to see if we can get around the cat.
You're just gonna roll for the whole group, okay? So just straight stealth check.
8.
Ooh, damn. Okay. As y'all are trying to sneak past this cat, it is actually the Thieves Guild goon that gives you the way away. You step around the corner and he trips and falls over, and when that noise hits, the cat turns around, and it is a giant cat. It fills up this hallway and it takes 1 step towards you, and you hear this vibrating sound. And the cat itself seems to vibrate, and there's a gust of wind in this area, and the cat takes another step forward, and the illusion on it dismisses as it prepares to attack. And what is revealed is a chasme, a giant demon insect in this hallway.
Oh, what now?
Chasme.
All
Those
right.
mosquito demons.
Yeah, the mosquito demons. And it vibrates the air around you. And just real quick, Thorgrin, roll a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Is it poison related?
No.
Okay. 16.
The difficulty was 12. The way that this thing vibrates its 4 wings, the way it shifts the air, the droning of the noise, it plays at the back of your mind and it tries to drag you in to a deep sleep. But you manage to resist it. I'm going to roll for everybody else. They got a 14, so they also are able to resist it. everybody draws their weapons and gets ready to fight the Chasme. And that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
Before we
Alright.
end the session, I would like to rage, please.
You hit yourself on the head.
The good old bonkening.
Bonk. All right.
Oh.
Next session, we will have everybody that's not in the basement preparing for the heist, and then time difference will kind of be there, but I want everybody to be doing something, and we'll figure out what Thorgrim did with his night. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very good, everybody. So next session will be the talent show.
All right.
Yeah.
That was a good session, and I'll stop the recording and everything, and we'll continue on next time.
Fantastic. I had fun tonight, guys. Thank you.
Hell yeah.